Here we have for sale our September 2013 on a 63 plate Ford Transit. This is the T260, which means it's got a 2.6 ton gross vehicle weight. It's the 2.2 TDCi, 100 brake horsepower with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the short wheelbase low roof van. What I'm going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transit of this age, and we'll talk to you as well about the condition, seeing as it is currently available for sale. So starting at the rear of the vehicle, we can see here that we've got the rear barn doors. What I mean by that are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. You can see here as well that we have a big master lock here which has been added to the rear doors, and we've got the bit inside as well for that. Here's the model derivative. As I mentioned, it's the T260, 100 brake horsepower. A lot of these are 85 brake horsepower, so it's nice to find one with that. When we open the barn door, you'll see there's a little yellow button just here. If you push on that yellow button, you can then open the rear door up. 1 second. You can open it up to its 180 degree position. Difficult to do that with one hand, but with two it is not a problem. Alternatively, it will just lock into place there at its 90 degree position, but that gives you maximum accessibility into the rear. If you're loading with a forklift, then perfect for that as well. As I say, push on the button and you can open it up then, like so. Both of those there, right out to 180 degrees. And as you can see here, brand new ply lining in the back of this van. So this has all been freshly done when it came into stock. We actually took this vehicle in part exchange, and you can see here that is a lovely job by our ply liner. Fully protects the inside of the van from any outward dents, which is of course the purpose, and gives you a great platform as well. A lot of people put racking down the side of the vans and things like that. You can see here that it's factory fitted bulkhead. These are just bolted in around the outside, so you can remove those if you so wanted to. And you get a couple of load lights in the back of the van as well. If I shut the doors here, and then we can continue to go around to the passenger side. And looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, incredibly straight for a van of this age. Hopefully the camera is conveying that as accurately as possible. If I'm being very, very critical, there is a very small little dent just there, but I mean, barely noticeable. And as I say, that is incredibly straight for a van of this age. Of course, like anything which is, you know, over 7 years old now, you are going to find the odd little blemish here or there, the odd stone chip and things like that. If I'm being, as I say, very critical, you know, some very small little bubbling just here, but overall all very, very nice indeed. Passenger side loading door. So when you open that up there, it gives you another aspect there, another option to load in through the side. And say you can just really get an idea here of the condition of this van. And then having a look inside the cab. So opening up the passenger door, we can have a look at the condition in here. Seats are all in very good order. No rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. All very, very nice indeed. And looking in the step, the door card, all very, very good considering its age. Moving around to the front of the van, not much to talk about in the way of spec here at the front, but again, just really taking in the condition. Again, you are going to get the odd, you know, stone chip here or there, as to be expected, but that is a nice, honest, straight van. And looking again down the driver's side here, just looking in all the reflections and things down the driver's side, it does look very nice indeed. This one has got the wheel trims, the Ford wheel trims on the steel wheels. They are 15-inch steel wheels, and if we open up the driver's door, we'll have a look at the spec that you get inside here. So we have electric windows. You get plenty of adjustability on the driver's seat, so that controls the height of the back, that controls the height of the front. That's the rear rest. You've also then got the driver's armrest. If we look here, the van is running currently, so no warning lights, anything like that on the dashboard. As you can see, it's all up to temperature. As I say, all idling as it should be, and the mileage there, 81,053 miles. If we turn the steering wheel over to the left, you can see that we've got the volume controls there behind the steering wheel. Up on top here, little flap in there, bit of extra hidden storage, and a 12-volt socket in there as well. Crucially, the main difference on this being 100 brake horsepower is you get the 6-speed manual gearbox. If you only get the 85, which as I say a lot of these are, that will come with a 5-speed. Heated windscreen. So as I say, you've actually got the elements in the screen there, and as you say, this gives you a look at the radio. This flips over here to give you a couple of cup holders, and as I mentioned, that's the lock there for the rear door, and as you can see, we have got the key for that as well. Dual passenger seat, of course, and as I say, just gives you a really good chance here to look at the condition. Got a full rubber overmat. There is, again, just being a bit critical, there is a bit of wear just here, and if I lift this up, there is a bit of wear there in the floor. As I say, very, very common on these Transits, but as I say, you've got the rubber overmat there, which does set it off very nicely. Toolkit is located in the step just there, and crucially, there is no VAT to pay on this particular van. I'm sure you'll see that in the advert, but that is absolutely crucial. So just to summarise, Transit T260, 100 brake horsepower with a 2.2 TDCi engine, 6-speed manual gearbox, short wheelbase, low roof. It will of course be going through our workshop before it leaves us as well. Any less than a 6-month MOT on it at the time of sale. Then it'll be having a brand new MOT as well before it leaves us. But a very, very straight and clean van for its age. Again, of course, you're going to find the odd blemish here or there, but all in all, very, very nice indeed. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on our vans, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange, like we did with this one. This came in part exchange. So as I say, we can give you a good, fair price on your part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.